3 ways to get physical with a woman within 10 seconds. How you doing? I'm James Swannick. This is Tripp from Tripp Advice.
What's up?
Tripp here helps guys be better with women in relationships and seduction. And Tripp is going to tell us 3 ways to get physical. Let's get physical by Olivia Newton-John in 10 seconds. How do we do it, Tripp?
Okay, first of all, let's say the why first. I'd like to explain to guys why it is so important to get physical, especially within the first 10 seconds. The big reason, do you know?
No,
Top of your head?
Tell me.
Okay, 2 words for you. Friend zone.
Friend zone.
Okay.
You don't want to be in the friend zone.
No, you don't want to be in the friend zone. The last place that you want to be is in the friend zone, okay, with a woman. So touch is what's going to break that barrier down so you can get out of the friend zone with the woman. So that's why touch is important, and that's why you should use it. So I'm going to show you, there's so many different techniques. I'm going to show you 3 today, and James,
you're not going to show it on me.
Oh, I'm going to show it on you, James.
Jeez, okay. So
yeah, you're gonna be my guinea pig here.
Pretend
okay?
that I'm a girl wearing a skirt.
Yes.
And I'm looking
yes.
nice. Okay.
Okay. So, in no particular order, here's a few little moves that you can make to also break what I call the touch barrier. Okay, because obviously, if you meet a girl for the first time, you can't just go for a kiss, right? That's going to be obviously very strange. So you got to get used to touching them. They have to get used to you touching them. So one way to do that is, and I get called out on this a lot, the guys are like, that's cheesy, that's so stupid, but I'm telling you, I've done this a million times. One of the best moves to break the touch barrier. It's called the sexy high five.
Sexy high five, okay. So I'm standing here with my drink?
You're standing there with your drink, and if you're talking to a girl, okay, you want to give her what I call the sexy high five. Now, so it's not going to be like, hey, what's up? Right? That's not a very sexy high five. That's a high five I would give you, James, and even that's kind of a little weird.
That's
right?
kind of weird, Tripp.
It's like, what's going on? No. So once you're talking to a girl, you can say something like, you look adorable. And just put your hand up. You're not going to say high five. You put your hand up, and you're going to go like this. You're not going to slap it back up. You're not going to slap it. You're just going to kind of grab it, okay? And then you're going to hold it and bring it down, and watch this. Just kind of let go like that, okay? It doesn't have to be that slow. It can be a little quicker, so it's like this. Like that, and bring it down, right? And the whole time, you're holding eye contact.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm being seduced right now.
You're being seduced live on camera. Okay, that's the first one. Another one you could do is if you're talking to a girl, just grab her hand and just do this. Hold on. Actually, it should be like this. There we go. Yeah. Don't put the hand this way.
Wait, which way am I doing?
Yeah,
now my drink's going everywhere, and it's all
pull the hand in toward her body, and that's going to give her a nice little twirl. And she's going to be like, what's happening right now, right?
Wow.
And the whole time, you see I'm keeping my hand on hers. Like, don't just twirl and let go. You're going to hold it, twirl, and hold it. Okay? So that's the second move.
Okay, cool.
Right?
The women aren't thinking that you're weird when you're doing this, right? Women like to be touched.
No,
like to be...
they like it, but you have to make sure that when you're doing it smooth. If you do it and you're not very confident when you're doing it, so it's very choppy, like I said, like a weird high five, or you do the weird twirl that I did in the beginning where I was like pushing you that way, then it's going to be kind of strange, right?
Yeah.
But if you can do that when you first start talking to them, just kind of out of nowhere, and just have fun with it, like smile about it. Don't give them just like purposeful, weird, seductive, like Casanova look, but you're just kind of having fun with them, they're going to enjoy it.
Okay, cool. All right, so there's 2 tips. What's the third tip?
Okay, here's the third tip. This is a little advanced.
Really?
Okay, and I say advanced because you're going to need some balls to do it.
Am I going to blush here as a fake woman right now?
I've been blushing this whole time. Okay, here's what you're going to do. So this works better for a bar or a club or somewhere where it's very loud. This is not going to work really during the day, and I'll tell you why. Because if it's loud environment, you want to talk to them, and you want to talk in their ear. So if it's like so loud, you're going to talk in their ear and say something, right? Now, you don't want to kind of step in like this. You want to be close to them. You want to talk in their ear, but you want to make sure that your cheek just slightly grazes their cheek when you're saying something in their ear. And again, this is not like a weird seductive whisper. This is just you saying whatever you guys are talking about, but you're doing it closer. You can even do this thing where you kind of lightly touch the back of her arm. Oh, yeah. Okay, and you're just kind of going. Again, this is not going to be your opener, by the way.
That's come down a little bit like I'm you're pretty tall. All right, here we go.
Go like this, and then you're talking, and you're going to slightly cheek to cheek.
And I just giggled.
I didn't go cheek to cheek with you because your hair is probably going to poke the shit out of my face.
I've got more facial hair than the woman that you're seducing, hopefully.
Yes. But that's going to be a very smooth way to do it, and she's not going to notice that you're really doing it because you're not just going to purposely touch cheek to cheek. There's a reason why you're that close to her. It's because you're talking to her, and you want her to hear you because it's so loud.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Nice one. I really like that, Tripp. Thank you so much. And just to summarize, women want to be touched, right? They want you to be physical with them. It's the biggest mistake men make when guys go up and approach a woman and they'll sort of stand there and keep the distance.
Yeah.
But women actually like to be manhandled and spun around and things like that.
Yeah.
They giggle at it, don't they? I mean, you've got to understand context. You don't want to just be walking up to random women in the street and just grabbing them and doing all that kind of stuff. But just that physical touch is masculinity on femininity, and it's very appealing for a woman, right?
You're a good student, James.
Thank you, Tripp.
I think you get it.
Tripp Advice. I've been following Tripp on his YouTube channel, Tripp Advice. I'm going to put a little annotation up here so you can just click on that and subscribe. Lots of great dating advice for you on how to be better with women from Tripp. Tripp, man, this has been awesome. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
You too.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's go.
Let's go, Constance.